Good morning, everyone. RvDebs here. It is, what is it? It's Tuesday. Tuesday around 11 a.m. It's about 50 degrees. Supposed to get to 30 tonight. Yep. It was warmer last night, but not tonight. It feels cold. I can feel the air. But the sky's blue and the sun is shining, and that helps. And the girls are off smelling and sniffing and enjoying everything. Can't beat that. Nobody's at the community center RV park. It's empty. Yep. Kind of my normal routine though. I come out here and hang out with the girls. I'll walk with them. They'll sniff and smell, and then we'll go in and have coffee for me and chicken jerky for them. That's breakfast. Hi friends, RvDebs here. I was doing a lot of thinking today while I was out, and what I was thinking about was, what's it really like to live in an RV? A travel trailer, motorhome. They're all about the same as far as living. What is it like to live? What's different about it than living in sticks and bricks? Okay? There's a lot of things that when I first moved into this RV over 4.5 years, almost 5 years ago, it's in a couple months, it'll be 5 years that I've lived in this. And it's a Forest River Salem LE, 27 foot. It has a small slide out, which is the dining room. And the things that I noticed right away, of course, was the bathroom. Hold on a minute. Let me get my little baby here. Come on, baby. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Come on, get up. Okay. This is Lily. She's a long-haired Chihuahua. Okay. Well, the first thing, you notice it's definitely like more of a can. You know, you feel like you're in this smaller space, and the bathroom. You know, you have a black tank instead of a regular toilet that flushes normally, and you don't have to think about it. But in an RV, you do have to think about it. It's not anything to me now at all. You know, now it's like second nature having it, but it isn't the same. I never put toilet paper in my black tank in my toilet, so I have to have a little waste basket that's got a little plastic liner, and I just, you know, I just dump them just like anybody else would. You go over there. Go on. Okay. Yeah. So, that's a big thing though, but I got used to it. And in learning how to empty it, with you just take for granted, you know, having a regular toilet in the house, you just flush it and it just, bye. But in a trailer like this, especially now I'm living here full time, I don't move it. So it's a little bit different, as to the point that I don't have to deal with the hose. You know, when I'm traveling, you have a hose. You connect it to the black tank, and then you open the black tank, and it goes down into that hose, which takes it to the sewer that you've got your hose in. I don't have to do that at this point. It goes into sewer directly from my black tank. It just fits right there. Okay, so I always keep the black tank closed. And I always keep the gray tank, which is like your sink water, dishes water, shower water, that kind of water, open. It's the gray tank. So that can be open because it's going right into the sewer. I put in a line here, a sewer line, with a company that did it, and also water and electric. So I've got a full hookup. So when the black tank, you just use your toilet like you would normally, but you know, you fill it, it's a different kind of feeling. You have to fill it with a little bit of water, keep water in there, you know, and you use your toilet, and then every maybe couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, depends how many people are in your bathroom, you go outside. I have an area, and I have a little stool, and I sit there and I pull the little lever, and it empties into the sewer. And the reason I don't keep it open, because you want the momentum. You know how you flush a toilet and it has that momentum? Well, by having a fuller tank, a nice full black tank, at least 3/4, when you open it, it has a flushing effect. So that's one of the reasons I don't, you know, just leave it open. Plus, I think closed is better. You never know, you know. So that's that. And then what else is different is what can you do at the same time? You can't use, now this is a trailer with 30 amp. Some other bigger units that have 50 amp might be able to do a lot more. But 30 amp, I can't do the microwave when the air conditioner's on. Or I can't make toast or do something in my little oven here with the microwave. I can't use my space heater in the microwave, or the space heater and the toaster oven. Yeah. So you have to learn how to do that. And that takes a little time, but I'm used to it now. Oh, I'm so used to it. What else? Space. The final frontier. The kitchens in RVs are usually fairly small, like the countertops. So you just have to learn how to juggle things around and just become a one-pot dinner genius. I can cook anything in one pan. Really, I can make anything in one pan. But you know, I can use 2 pans on mine. I have 3 burners, but you don't use all 3. Yeah, so space is really something that you have to get used to. Also wind. Like tonight, we're having 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. You probably can't hear it. But it's very windy, and sometimes the whole house just will shake. You know, you'll feel it. You'll just feel a shaking. I've been in worse. This is not as bad as anything over 40 miles an hour is pretty scary. But can you hear that? Next door, there's a house next door that's been empty for a long time, and when the winds kick in, you can hear a door flap. That's it. Anyway, things that you hear, you know, in a small town. That's another thing. I'll talk about that sometime. But anyway, so that's one of the things: the storage, the space, how you have to cook, your bathroom. That's about it, really. Everything else, you know, is comfortable enough. The refrigerator's fine. I don't have a huge freezer, so I don't have ice cubes. I could if I wanted to, but I'd rather have, you know, food in there. Boy, is it windy. But everything's pretty much like, you know, everything else is pretty much like the way you live. But you can hear everything and feel everything more. Yeah. And at first it's very scary because you don't know. Now it's like, oh yeah, no biggie. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Anyway, I just thought I would bring that up and talk about, you know, the differences and how I have to live. And even though I'm not traveling, I still have to empty my black tank. I still live in an RV. When I get to go traveling again, I'm not sure what kind of RV I'm going to get. It's going to be small. And I'll be ahead of the game because I've been living in this for a long time. And it will be a different kind of vibe, because when you are moving and you've got your little house on wheels, whether it's a motorhome, a Class C, a trailer, doesn't matter. Could be anything, a bus. You can't just get in your vehicle, you know, in the driver's seat, turn it on and go. Or everything would fall over, you know. You have to have a place for everything to be tucked safely. All the cabinets need to make sure that they don't fly open. Even in your refrigerator, you know, you have to be very careful when you open it. If you've been, you know, riding, all the cupboards, everything is going to move around. It's a moving vehicle, and it's moving and jumping. And another thing you have to always do is look for screws that get loose. Like, literally, it's a moving vehicle that you live in, so it gets a lot of use. And as it moves down the highway, things shake and loosen, things rattle. I don't know. The longer you have your little home on wheels, the more close you are to it. Like, I know mine pretty good. So that's what I thought I would share in this video. Just sharing my life as I do. And I do enjoy sharing my life with you guys. You know that? It's become a joy. I think I'm going to end this video right now, at least here. And I'm going to go live for my live stream, because it is now Tuesday. It's about 10 minutes before 7 p.m. Central Time. And I'm going to start in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this little thing about living in a travel trailer or a motorhome. It's interesting. It really is. They're not built that well. That's another thing. They're not built real strong. So, like, the floor that I'm sitting in was actually rebuilt by Mark. He put thick plywood down. When we moved the dinette set that was in here, I used to have a dinette set that was so uncomfortable. We moved it and we realized that the floor was giving out. So, gratefully, we fixed it, and it's firm and steady. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out, my friends. Until the next time. See you later.